Hey everybody, how you doing out there? It's your boy from
For 10 seconds, gonna ruin everything.
That's how it goes. I don't know why this. Whoever has their U bar needs to shut it off, and that's how that works.
Not I.
You understand? You understand? All right. So how's everybody doing out there? It's your boy from Brooklyn, Shannon Ambrosio. It's going diggity down today. We hit live on there. Are we live? Are we live, folks? Everybody tell me. Everybody out there, let me know.
Live from the Batcave.
Word up. Everybody out there who is chimed in now at this point, please let me know what's going on. If you can hear it or what. I'm hoping it's not the or what. I'm hoping we are.
What?
Yeah.
Or what?
I'm hoping that we are live. It's not showing here that we're live. I don't understand why. I don't know.
I didn't get anything yet.
Oh, you see people replying. But so why don't I have the feed here? What's going on here?
Because maybe that device isn't caught up yet.
Maybe mine isn't caught up. Oh, wait, here we go. That's what's up. Now we're on. Yo. All right,
it works
everybody.
if you press the right button.
It works. You know what happens? Sometimes I have so many clicks and so many buttons to press. I don't know the right buttons sometimes.
Yeah, the gadgets get to you. You can't, you press the button for one, and that doesn't work on that device. It works on the other device.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what happens. So we gotta move the framing just a little bit. I think Daniel, you have to move the framing for us a little bit. Do you see your pops is not in as much as everybody else? It sticks a little. So just slightly move the. You'll see it. There we go. That look too much. No, that's good. That's good right there. It's perfect. He's an excellent cameraman. That's what's up right there. So let's get started. How is everybody out there today? It is your boy from Brooklyn, Shannon Ambrosio, and this is another Everything and Nothing podcast. It is August the 18th, the day before my big 50th birthday.
Right. Would it so happen to be a coincidence that this would be the 50th podcast? So are you close to that? What are we at? I mean,
that would be
it's just something that just popped into my head, so I figured I'd ask.
That would be,
I don't know. We'd have to go count.
Yeah.
Hold on, we'll be back.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Folks, we're gonna check the count on it. We are nowhere near 50.
Oh, okay.
No.
You gotta be kind of close.
No.
Really?
I think I'm only at for this season. Last season I think I had 10 or 11. And this season, I think I'm 7, maybe 8 or 9, 8, maybe 8 in, 9 in.
Right.
I think that's about it.
You're not including like the ones
last season
with
tuna.
With tuna?
No, because that was the first season, because then I stopped.
I'm saying altogether, you're not going to do 50 in a season.
Right. Then I've done, I would say close to 25. 26 already, maybe half. I've done half.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm maybe at about 25. But hello, everybody out there. It is Sunday. You know how we do on Sundays here in the Everything and Nothing podcast studio. I have, of course, my brother, because today is family day, and I'm hoping I'm hoping he's going to come on in September because it'll be Big Rich's birthday.
Right. For my actual birthday is.
Do we know what day it is?
It's the day before. It'll be the 21st is my birthday. 22nd is a Sunday.
Correct.
Right.
And
I don't know if I'll be available. I'll see what kind of shape I'm in from the birthday.
Yes.
Because I might be like upside down.
Yeah. Annihilated,
sideways,
and speaking Swahili.
Yeah. Maybe,
right. Yeah. So everybody knows Big Rich. He needs no introduction. He is bigger than life. His personality is the Grand Slam of them all. I tell you this, folks, because I know him for a really long time.
Let's say 50 years.
Let's say 50 years.
Let's go with that
you
one.
You rat bastard, you.
And for all you guys and ladies and gentlemen, whatever else you want to call yourselves.
Yes, the LG,
the
them, there, those, and theirs. Okay, so go ahead.
Tomorrow,
yes,
my brother and I will be the same age for 29 days.
That's right. You heard it, folks.
Every year it happens over and over again.
So it's great because when we meet people for the first time and they don't know us, like, hey, how old are you? He's like 50. He's like, how old are you? 50. And they're like, what?
You're not twins? No, we're not.
We're close enough. We're Irish twins.
Irish twins.
Less than a year.
Born less than a year apart.
Yeah, that's what's up.
10 months, 29 days.
Yep. Amazing. So, folks, for everybody out there who wants to know, me and Big Rich, as of tomorrow, will be the same age.
Yes.
You heard. So it's going down today. It is all about celebrating my 50 years. And of course, I have people on the podcast are 50 plus. I don't speak to them.
Well, starting tomorrow, that'll be all of us.
55.
So everybody knows Big Rich. We know how it goes. But over here to the right, family, longtime friend, is family. And I say that proudly. My man, my brother from another mother, who we love, Mama Dukes, my man, Danny Gagliotti, Danny G, Danny Boy is in the house. Brooklyn's own 24th Street, the Sultan of Sanitation.
23rd Street.
I'm telling you, folks, if you have garbage, he's the guy you got to call, or if you need it or you want it.
We also call him trash, too.
That's what I'm talking about. It fits.
In a lovely way.
Listen to me, folks. I know I've showed everybody here the locker that I have in the studio now, which I love. But that was donated by Mr. Danny G, right? You want to talk about being a garbage picker? This guy right here, garbage picker. You heard. But it all became possible from my brother, from another mother, Mr. Danny Gagliotti.
What's up?
So tell everybody how long we know each other.
Oh, Lord. Gotta be 35 years, 36 years.
More.
Right?
No, because you knew me before I was 15.
Right.
You know me since I'm 13.
There you go.
13 years old. Word up.
Long time.
It's a long time. It's long enough.
No, it wasn't.
No, it's not long enough. Come on. I know you
2
guys
days
since you
ago
were
from
little
a week from
squirts.
Sunday.
Since you were little squirts.
No, Rich has never been a little squirt.
Right?
Rich, you ever
Just
been
a
little?
squirt.
You ever been right? You ever been little?
A little squirt, no.
No.
Squirt,
Rich
yeah.
Ain't never been little. But tell everybody, because I want everybody to know that how close we really are. Our families are close. That's number one.
Mhm.
And us as friends and family friends, we've been tight knit since forever. And I say that all the time, right? 5 ever is really the thing, right? Big, my boy Ronnie always talks about that stuff. And he's another birthday boy. Big shout out to Ronnie K.
Yeah,
Cook.
Ronnie, right? Next week?
Yeah, and I think it's the 27th.
27th, 23rd,
I think so.
something.
Somewhere around there. We'll have Ronnie on the show for sure. That's going to be a special edition. We're going to have the whole Bedford Park boys here.
Park, sure.
Oh, without a doubt.
Sure.
And it's going to go diggity down.
Right. Danny was one of the older crews from Bedford Park.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he was part of the old crew. You know what I mean? But
and Danny's birthday is this month also?
Yes, right. I was getting to that. So tell everybody, when's your birthday?
August 29th.
August 20th, the end of the month.
Big 5'6".
56.
And so he was born in what, 1922? I don't shoot. Since I turned 50, I don't add so much. You want to be older? Go right ahead.
There you go.
Look at Danny. I shit you not. My boy Danny. I did some of the first things I've ever done with Danny Gagliotti around there. I think I drank the first time in the park and Danny was there. Got high the first time with Danny. I think that's for that's for damn sure right there.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something. We go back. His brother, may he rest in peace. We got to say, we have to give a big tribute to
Phil
Gagliotti.
the other Twin Tower.
The other Twin Tower. My brother will tell the story about that which is a great one. I absolutely love it. But we were so tight knit, and we all miss Phil very, very, very much. Love him and miss him.
Yes.
And Phil, we used to do this round robin thing at Christmas for quite a few years. So tell everybody, Danny.
A few years.
Right?
Where'd you guys start off? At your house?
At my house. Yes. And
back,
I can't believe you still remember that.
And back in the days, it wasn't like today. Kids drive all over the place. Back in the days, you guys.
Yeah, they drive one place now.
Yeah.
And
you
they
guys
go and they stay.
walked and took trains and buses and everywhere. So Philip would walk over to your house.
Yep.
And then after these guys partied over there, walk down to 23rd Street to Mama's house and hang out and, drink and eat and.
Oh yeah,
good old days.
The same thing.
Yeah,
and then hit the next house and the next house.
Next house.
Went to the Carubas.
Went to the Carubas on 24th Street. Yeah.
Jojo D'Amato.
Right.
Yes.
You know, we hit all the houses, but it was a great thing because I never forget it because first of all, your brother the smile was just the light up of
And
everything.
always.
And we walked everywhere.
And we did. And Phil would walk from, 23rd Street where you guys lived and walk all the way to the projects to come visit us. And my father used to love every year when Phil came because Phil would bring a bottle of Pouilly Foussé, which I have a bottle upstairs. And Pouilly Foussé is like a drier white wine, which is absolutely delicious. And I never forget the first year that your brother came to our house around Christmas time. And he came and he had the bottle of Pouilly Foussé and he had, I think, flowers or something for my mom. And when he came to the door and he was like, "Merry Christmas, these are for you, Mom, here, these are for you." And he gave the bottle to my pop. My pop looked at him and he goes, are you sure we're not related?
That was
he was
Philip.
like, that is the nicest gesture. And my father was like, "No, we're breaking that open
Philip
right
was
now."
always like
Yeah.
that. Good-hearted,
Yeah.
smiling,
Oh, yeah.
never sad.
Never.
Unless he was really sick and wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
Always smiling and laughing and joking, and
Yeah.
couldn't be a better brother.
And tell everybody what an amazing baseball player he was.
He was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball, football, basketball.
And you played
Yes.
football with Phil too,
For
right?
a
At
lot
school.
of years. You kidding me?
Oh yeah, in school and
In school,
out of school. Yeah, was
I mean,
amazing.
we played
Mhm.
7 days a week if we could play.
Yep.
And that's how it kind of got started with the whole Twin Towers thing.
Yeah.
I play on one side of the line, he played on the other side of the line, and there was no way you were getting through us.
Yeah.
They used to throw boulders at us, and they were like, "Yo, we just can't do it."
Can't do it. And Phil was a big gentleman, like my brother. And that's when you guys started bouncing together. And
Sure.
I mean, in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
If people don't realize how seasoned we are. And you and Phil started out working in the clubs together, and they were called.
Yo, they were
What was your nicknames?
the Twin Towers.
The
we
Twin
had
Towers.
jackets made up and everything. I still
Yeah.
have mine.
Yeah, I don't know.
A
what
matter of
happened with
fact,
Phillips.
yeah, Phil told me years ago. He says, "Rich, I moved a couple of times. I don't know what happened to it." I
Yeah.
go, "I got mine." He
Yeah.
goes, "It still got the rip in it?" Yeah, well, friggin'
Got into a fight one, right?
no.
Oh, no.
Funny thing.
I like funny things. You
Funny
like
thing. We went there. We went to what was that place on 65th Street? in
Carnival.
WP? Carnival.
Okay.
Because it was like the only spot that made jackets. They had the satin
Yes.
jackets, football,
Yes.
baseball, basketball. They made
That's
everything.
Brooklyn, in case you don't know, folks.
Right past the L. And if you don't know what the L is, you ain't from the five boroughs.
You ain't
either.
from the boroughs. Yep. Sorry,
So-
folks.
maybe a couple people from Chicago might know. But,
John Whitley's with us, and he said, "Miss you, brother, man. Phil was really cool."
Wow.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
thank
much.
you.
What's up, John Whitley? What's going on?
God,
We got a lot of people with us this morning. Kathy's with us. Thomas Mad Dog is always. Kathleen.
here.
Who else we got? Sarah's with us. CC's with us. Who else we got? Folks, just say hello.
we got
Shout
Jack
it out.
Daniels with us.
Word. Jack is with us. Rena, of course. Dot. Yo, what up, Dot? John Whitley. Michelle, what's happening? Michelle Jappa, everybody.
Michelle.
Say hello.
Michelle.
Say hello.
23rd Street person.
Yes,
Word up.
yes.
It's just great, and these are the kind of memories, right, that make birthdays
Yeah.
seem so real,
Yeah. So we bought the jackets.
right?
And we were like, "Oh, they'll be ready in a couple weeks, right? Okay, cool. We pay for them, and we go pick them up." The guy goes, "Yeah, they're ready." We go down there. This is who we are. We have jackets. He goes, "All right, let me go see where they are." Goes back, comes back. He goes, "They're not here." What?
Like somebody
Yeah,
called us.
yeah. Somebody let us know. They were here. We called. They said like 3 weeks. We're back. They're ready. They're not here. We'll call you when it's here. I says, all right, well, I'm calling Monday, so you could call the company who makes them or whatever and find out what's going on. No problem. Call the guy. He goes, they said they'll be here this week. Not a problem. Me and Phil go back Friday. Where's the jackets? Here they are. Great. Jackets, just like we wanted them. This is the best. Oh, man, you try yours on, you try mine on. They're both the same size.
Right.
We were the
You
same
heard that?
size in like
Both the same size.
everything. I'm telling you, down to the footwear, where
Yeah.
we used to switch sneakers. I would wear one of his, she would wear one of mine, and we'd walk around like that.
Yeah.
And people would be like,
That's friendship.
okay.
That's
Yeah.
friendship.
That's what's
Okay.
up right there.
That's what's
But
up.
They were like two
what
schoolgirls.
happened was, what had happened was,
You go in my class, I'll go in yours.
there was a rip on mine. But when I checked it out, we were so excited, I never noticed it. We get home the next day, we wear them out to the park because,
Right.
shoot, what else are we going to do? It
Right.
could have been 110.
You
We
wear
would have
it.
wore them the next day.
Yes.
Thank goodness it was like September. So Phil goes, yo, you wore yours last night? I says, no, I didn't wear mine last night.
Because you would have got mad.
Because, I wouldn't have worn it without you for the first time.
Right.
He was like, then
Because that's what boyfriends and girlfriends do.
Right. How's yours get ripped? I'm like, mine's ripped. And it was ripped right here.
Did it ever get any worse? Or the rip just stayed the same?
It pretty much the same.
All right. Well, that's always a bonus.
But
That's what's up, man. I remember, seeing those jackets and seeing you guys in them the first time. And to me, it was like that whole awakening thing. Like, I never realized how big you and Phil really were. And then all of a sudden I was like, them some big fucking dudes. And I'm like, holy shit. And then that's what made me start training. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I ain't getting beat up by them motherfuckers every weekend. And that's what started that whole process. But Phil and Danny and his family we've always been very close, which I love. And it's very important.
oh yeah.
Very, very important. And that's what I said, celebrating
Christmas
birthdays.
Eve I still go.
I still remember.
Still go by.
Right. So last Christmas Eve, you were at Mom's, right? You went to Danny's mom.
Yes.
That's
Surprised
what's up.
mom and came by.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. I think maybe we make a trip this year. I think so. Maybe
Come on by.
maybe I help Mom
Because
and
you faked the
Stephen
funk
cook.
last year.
Yeah, I did.
Might be not coming there. I'll be see you maybe.
Yeah.
Was what you did.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm coming now, maybe not.
No.
I'll see you.
Son of a fucking bastard I am.
Doors always open.
I know. Believe me, I know. There's no place. I tell everybody this all the time. There's no place on the planet that I feel the most comfortable at than in Brooklyn, in our old neighborhood. It's where I feel the most at ease. It's where I feel the most comfortable.
Always.
Yeah, the most at home.
Always.
Yeah, the most at home.
It's home.
Yeah.
No matter where in Brooklyn. I could be from Coney Island to Bed-Stuy. It doesn't
Yep.
matter.
Yep, me too. I
No.
feel the most comfortable.
Don't matter.
I could walk anywhere, do anything in Brooklyn. It just truly just encompasses my heart and soul.
Yep.
And I love it. And speaking of encompassing my heart and soul, so Danny knows how much I love bourbon. I mean, I love Jack Daniels too. And he was like, "Oh, I got you some Gentleman's Jack." And I was like, "No, you brought the Jack Daniels distillery to me."
Right.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking we could drink while we were
Right.
on podcast.
Let's have a toast. This is some Jack inside here, folks. He only got water left in there.
I've been drinking.
No, you ain't been drinking. You've been letting the ice melt.
No.
That's what you've been doing.
No,
Hold on,
actually-
folks.
Phil,
Let me pour the man some Jack.
sorry you're a little slow drinking,
Well, hey, listen to me. You know how it goes. I'm 50 now, so I'm a little bit slower.
I'm going to make a little toast here.
And
He's
happy
gonna-
birthday to you.
All
This
right.
is for your 50th birthday, 30-something odd years and more friendship, and let's keep it going.
Chindan.
Chindan.
Yes.
As my uncle used to say, Chindan, I hope you die before I do, you rat bastard.
Right. And that was love.
That was love.
That was love.
That was how we celebrated
That's
our
still
birthdays.
love.
And should we do the Dawn
That's still
saying?
love.
So my father had this thing every year on our birthdays, right? And I remember, as long as I can remember,
as long as
even
you
like
can remember.
12, 13 years old, we would
Oh,
always have a drink on our birthday. My
There
father
would
was,
be a little something.
Don was not a drinker.
No, not at all.
He liked certain things. He loved Pouilly Foussé. And I know
Right.
he's crazy, man. I don't know what. And he loved a cold Heineken was his thing. He's like, I love a cold Heineken. And I'm
Right.
like,
Give me a tall glass with some ice cubes in it.
and a Heineken.
And
And every year for our birthdays, I mean, even from like 13 years, 14 years old, we had a beer or a drink
Had a
with
beer
him
with
on our
him.
birthdays.
because we'd more than likely be out
Yeah.
having dinner.
Anyway, yeah.
And the people at the restaurant used to go, dare not. I'm his father.
Yeah, he would just straight up tell him,
That's it.
I don't care what the laws say. If you don't give him a beer, I'm gonna give him some of mine. So
Right,
you make a decision of what you were doing, and I don't care where we were at. My father would get us a drink for our birthdays. I think at 13, 14 years old, we were having a drink for our birthdays, and that was good.
Right, and you had the one. That was it.
And that was
the
it.
one.
With dinner, and could you see? Look, 14, 15 years old, us leaving the restaurant.
One
Pie
per year.
Pie
as
eye.
he thought you only drank one per
right.
year.
How naive? Well, he wasn't that naive.
No, he wasn't that naive, but as
Little
long
did
as
he
he
know
was
about
with
you
him.
guys.
My father had that fallacy that he thought
That
he was like,
sixth sense.
and my boys were okay, and they drink. I let them drink with me,
Yeah, sure.
and they were like,
Right.
well, we let ourselves drink at the park too,
Right.
a lot more than you know.
Boy, good old Bedford Park.
Oh, good old Bedford Park. But what
Like
did
this Christmas, he used to come home. He'd be like, they know I don't drink. I get
Yeah.
bottles every year. But every year he'd go underneath the cabinet,
and it'd be half
underneath
gone,
the stereo,
gone.
and he'd go,
I didn't drink any.
it looks like there's the same amount of bottles as when I started. You go. Then mom got slick and she started putting the little slash
slashes
lines
on them.
I know where that's at.
Yeah,
I know that's at.
but then you fill it with
Then you fill it with the water.
Don't matter. They didn't know. Anyway, I digress. But what was Don's famous toast? Right, he used to say,
Right with the
"Here,
the whole thing.
yeah, may you live a here." He'd say, "Happy birthday, may you live 100 years, may you drink 100 beers, but don't get plastered, you dirty bastard." Sung by the Whorehouse Quartet. Cheers, right?
Love it.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Oh yeah. Every year.
And he was famous for it. He was wonderful. He would say that every year, and we would toast and we would drink.
Right. And everybody's birthday, anybody's birthday,
anybody.
anytime you sang happy birthday, it didn't matter, man, woman, or child. The kid could have been 2, and he would sing that after happy birthday. It'd be a 3-year-old kid there, his niece, nephew, whatever. What didn't matter. Somebody's kid didn't even know.
Yeah.
And don't get bastard, you dirty bastard. Sung by the Whorehouse Quartet. Then couldn't be normal about it. Had to be loud
with
and
everybody
in the place.
Oh, he was funny, right? And
All the time.
and Peter Dyer, we're gonna have crazy Pete Dyer on here eventually, but Pete Dyer was funny because he's the one who used to do the Irish toast store, right? Every single time he'd be like, "Here's to you, here's to me. May we never disagree, but if we do, fuck you. Here's to me." You know, and that was Pete Dyer. That's a great Irish toast. I loved it. And here's to you, Mr. Pete Dyer.
Yes.
His birthday was this month too.
Yes.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, but he's like 65 now, right?
Is he? Well, he's pushing some numbers, I'll tell you that. But let me tell you something. Wait till you guys meet Crazy Pete. There's a reason he has that name. He is crazier than a fucking raccoon with rabies.
Oh, man.
I'm not even kidding. I ain't
than a shithouse rat.
Yeah, I ain't kidding that. But anyway, August is always a great month. I love, you know, it's funny. A lot of people, I don't know if they tend to like the months that they're born in, but me, I absolutely love August as my birthday month. What about you, Danny?
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Nice
No,
summertime.
Yes.
I enjoy August too because I know mine's coming in September.
Word up. Word up. Jazzy
But
Jeff.
I like my birthday month for
September
a bunch of
gets a little
reasons.
cooler.
Because it gets cooler out. Because being the small guy.
Yeah.
I don't sweat as much.
That's what's up, right there.
Because last night I was sweating in the shower.
Yeah.
I mean, the water's on. I got I barely got the hot on. I got the cold going. I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is good. Once I start moving, lathering up, that was it.
Sweating. So, Danny, you just had a recent trip to Vegas, right?
Yes, sir. Me and my son.
Nice little father-son thing, right? And that's Daniel Jr. over there working on the engine. He's behind the scenes,
behind the camera,
and he wants to be in the same field that my son. My son's a screenplay writer and just shot his first short film, which we will be talking about eventually on the podcast.
And his birthday was 3 days ago.
And my son's birthday, right? So we're all August babies, right?
August babies.
Yeah, and my son was almost born on my birthday, Dan.
Came close.
Came close. I think she pushed him out on purpose beforehand. That's my personal opinion. I swear to God.
Shit.
That woman thinks I'm the Antichrist. so
she said, no way.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. She was like, no fucking way.
No way.
Two of them
coming out.
Yeah, two of them sons of
Get out of
bitches
there.
on August 19th. No way. My ex was like, "Yeah, you're coming out now."
Induced labor.
Yeah, she was like, "No way." Even when he was born, and I was like, "Oh yes," she was like, "You know, he wasn't born on your birthday," and I'm like, "Thank you, thanks for the birthday."
Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what day it is. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. But anyway, so Daniel's also into the filmmaking thing and going to school for that. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. When's he
He's,
start?
What do you finish, Daniel?
He's almost finished, right?
20?
Hey, Daniel.
So next year.
I'm going to hook you up now, too, right? So here's part of being an engineer. There's a button on that mixer that says slate. And if you hit slate,
You can talk and we can hear you.
you hear slate over there by where the screen is. No, the little screen, the digital screen. No. Look at me. On the mixer, there's a thing that says slate. Press the slate and talk.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Nice.
I finish next spring.
Next spring. Nice.
And
nice.
what are you majoring in?
Film and sound.
Film and
Film and
Wait,
sound.
film and sound. He didn't know where the slate button was.
Because it didn't say film or sound.
Well, then he's like,
He's got the smirk on his face.
little Daniel's like, your friends are kind of fucked up.
They don't let you get away with shit.
See, now he gets to know my friend.
The real friends. That's what the problem is.
Stuck in Pennsylvania too long.
He knows the guys from 23rd Street guys.
Right.
Oh.
We weren't this crazy.
Right.
You
So you know what the problem was?
Hang out the park guys.
Exactly. So you know what it was? There was certain elements that, like, even though we all lived in the same neighborhood, in order to hang out in the park and do all the crazy, fucked up shit we did, you had to have a little bit of craziness in your mind.
And you had to have tough skin.
Word up.
You can't be these little snowflakes that are out there today. I'm
No,
telling
no
you,
fucking way.
Oh man, you called me what?
What? Listen to me. You
Not
got
back then.
no. You got 3 slaps and a kick in the ass and sent the fuck home. Yeah.
You, wait. We just made fun of you and now you're crying. No,
Yeah.
go home.
No, you gotta go. You gotta go.
If we made fun of you, you cried and then made fun of us.
Yes.
All right, you can hang out.
You can hang out.
But
But if you got upset,
you got just
and-
like,
yeah,
no,
you gotta
can't
go.
hang out.
You gotta go. Listen to me. Listen to me. We were so tough that our moms used to put fucking Jack Daniels in our bottles. That's why we like it so much.
When you were teasing, you
Word
were so.
That's it.
She would put the
One
the
of the
bourbon.
gums making numbers.
Bourbon on the gum.
Yep.
That's what's up right there. That
And when you were 7, you had a toothache?
Yeah.
Come here.
yeah. Pop was great for that. Yeah, he stuck
Rub
it
that
around.
on your gums.
Rub that on your gums.
That's it. You don't
And
feel
that's it.
nothing.
That and a little bit of cocaine, you're good to go.
All the way around the mouth.
That's what got us all going. If between the bourbon and the 8 balls, holy shit! And we didn't play much pool.
No. No.
Not much pool, but
Handball, a lot of handball.
a lot of handball,
handball.
a lot of handball.
A lot of handball.
True fact, right there. Yo, Bedford Park was the shit.
It was.
A lot of
No,
handball.
come on.
There was a group of guys there. You had the older group.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You had the older group from me.
Yes.
My cousin
Oh,
Anthony.
even
Anthony?
older
Cousin
than you.
Anthony.
Yeah.
You know, and them guys. And then then there was me, and then there was you guys.
Darren Tola.
Steven, may you rest
Yep.
in peace.
Oh, Freddie. You know who keep in touch with our face? Freddie Grandy.
Freddie Grandy.
Oh, Freddie
Freddie
Grandy.
Grandy?
Yeah.
Right.
That was the
Freddie
old
Grandy.
crew back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Damien Karuba.
Damien
was the older
Phil
brother.
Karuba.
Phil was with us.
Shem.
Shem.
Come on.
Oh my God,
God
Joey
rest his
Shem.
soul.
God rest his soul. Rest
Joey
in peace,
Shem.
Joey.
Me and
That was
Joey
the
Shem
shame.
used
That
to
was-
play handball,
Yeah.
and nobody could beat us. We played two.
Yo.
Nobody
the
was
game.
beating us. Yep.
Yeah,
it
That was the game.
Me and
Yeah,
Joey
if you
Shem.
couldn't play
Me and
handball,
Joey
you didn't
Shem
hang out
played
with
against
us.
each other. We had hard times beating each other.
Yeah.
You know, and then we teamed up, and nobody could beat us in doubles.
First of all, kids don't hang out in the parks anymore.
No.
No, not
No,
really.
they don't.
You
It's
see
crazy.
it. I mean, once in a while, I still pass by. Like if I'm going by, see you or your mom or something.
It's
I
not the
passed by the
same no
park.
more.
There's probably 20, 25 kids in the whole park. I'm like,
That's it. Yo, we were
where
talking
is
about
everybody?
that. Me and Jerry Rocco, when he was on last week, the DJ JY. So he was on last week, and we were talking about when Anthony and his brother used to come, and we would hook up the DJ equipment from the light pole.
Oh yeah,
Yo, at
Anthony
the park.
and Calvin.
Anthony and Calvin.
Anthony Calvin.
Yep.
And
Steal the
DJ
electricity.
Magic.
Yep.
Jimmy Estridge.
Jimmy Estridge, Jerry Rocco, Butchie.
But you used to plug in right to the street.
Yo,
lamp.
Richie Calabrese, because he was an electrician. Big shout out to the Calabreses.
Right.
Um,
Trees.
Yep. Richie Calabrese was an electrician. We were growing up, and he would open up the light post and take out the fuses and put in the plugs.
Yep.
And then remember the music,
because
the light
was so loud. The
light used to bounce to the music.
Used to bounce to the music.
Yo, we had the greatest.
Had great times.
Look, me and Rich both doing the bounce thing.
Till the cops came. Shake. Yeah. Then woo. You know, you're like, oh. Shoot,
but how different was it when the cops used to come?
Well, you couldn't move 50 pounds of equipment.
Right.
You know, 50 pieces of equipment by the time the cops came from the corner to the park.
Yeah, but
we were just like,
they weren't dickheads though back then. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Right. Or listen to me. They didn't make us unplug it. Every time they came, I remember exactly what we used to. They used to be like, "Yo, you guys can't be playing this music this loud. Lower the music." And they would come in and make us lower the music.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yo, put your beat. Yeah,
play it late.
Yeah, don't play it late.
And once it gets dark out,
yo, you got to shut the music off. But it
wasn't that bad.
But we hung out. Like, listen to me. It was so different back then. Like, we all hung out there, and it was different because. Even when the cops came in, yo, guys could just keep it down a little, blah, blah, blah. We all had beers, put them in bags. He's like, put them under the bench. Don't let everybody, don't leave them out in the open for everybody to see.
And don't smoke that way everybody could see you.
Right.
Not now. You can't get away with nothing.
No. The alcohol. Well, the whole pot thing is
now
null and void. That's like
it'll be legal before we know it here in New York. There's no two ways about it.
They're smoking in the boys' room again. It's it's fine. Like.
But thank God for vape pens.
Right.
That's all I got to say.
Damn.
But that's what's up right there.
There's the ice.
Word up. Oh, we got more drinks going on. Let me tell you something. It's going down here today on the Everything and Nothing podcast. My brother, Big Rich, and of course, Mr. Danny G, the family upon family. That's what happens right here. I can't wait to have some of the other boys.
He's a lifer.
He's a lifer. I can't wait to have some of the other boys on here, though. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. Rich will fill up the glass. Rich and I are beverage drinkers. So we used to. Well, first of all, we worked.
One day we'll do the podcast outside so I can smoke while I.
Yeah, well, he's a cigar guy. I'm not cigar guy. You know me. I love my cannabis. That's what's happening right there. But it's not legal in here yet. So whatever it is, it is.
But show him the flash card. All right, get Uncle Freddie here with his card so we can all smoke.
Yes. So, why are you smoking? They said, well, I got a cataract and I got emotional duress. So, as you can see, we have the 45-gallon thing of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, so
today.
if you happen to be close by and you want some, stop by, please, because this won't be gone.
we got a little bit of Jack Daniels with us today, and he's always fun at the party. You know, we always say that if you're not sure who to invite, always invite Jack. And Rich knows him so well. What's his name?
His name is John. I know by his first name.
By his first name, John. Yeah. It's very good. But this is gentleman Jack. This is a lot. This is a lot smoother.
Not the one step up. This is like the 2 steps up.
Yeah. You got the green label before this one.
Well, green label is actually
Johnny Walker.
No. It's
they got a green label.
Yes.
Jack's.
Yeah.
Jack has a green.
That was the bottle in the back of the car when you got it.
Yeah. So Rich. Yeah. So like most people have like bottled water.
Everybody know about that.
Bottled water in the back of their car. Rich has got a bottle of
Jack.
So just in case, I drive a '76 Pontiac, 4-door Catalina. Just in case you're looking for me on the highway.
Yeah. And there's a big bottle of green label Jack in the back of that son bitch right there.
Yeah, the green label is actually only 80 proof instead of 86, but it's distilled the second time.
Yeah.
So it's a lot smoother with a little less proof.
Right.
It's more of a sipping Jack.
Yeah. Me too.
Just like this.
I sip. This one is one of my favorites. Oh, but
because if you drink this and you putting Jack with if you're putting this with like Coca-Cola, I might have to punch you.
Yeah, because you don't want
like in your throat.
Mix in your throat.
Right, because if you're
that'll give you a cough.
Right. Yeah, because if you're ruining this Jack Daniels with Coca-Cola, you need to be punched in the throat.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't have any Coca-Cola.
Right.
Well, that was the first thing you asked for.
Yeah,
upstairs.
you slipped before
we were like,
upstairs.
You got Coca-Cola? We were like,
I'm sorry.
Coca-Cola for what? You want to make an egg cream?
Right.
You don't want to put that in the Jack Daniels, do you?
No.
No. Sorry. We friends, man.
We're gonna have to make you wear a hat now. You gotta wear. Danny's got to wear the hat.
No
Sorry.
hat. No hat. Give me a shake.
I'm being punished.
That's it.
Is it on straight at
Oh,
least? Put it on straight at least.
it's straight.
Danny gets
You
the
just
hat.
gotta- yeah,
I
you
get
just gotta-
the
now
hat.
you got to start singing the song.
No, I don't
With
sing.
the violin. No, with
Danny-
the violin. The old kids alone to walking in the door.
I get the going.
Danny gets the hat for putting Coca-Cola in a good gentleman's jack.
Oh,
You understand what I mean? That's how it goes down
Well,
here
see,
in
you know
Everything
what
and
it is?
Nothing
I'm
podcast.
really not a Jack drinker.
Why?
no,
Oh, I've
No.
offed it hard. No, I'm
Oh,
really
the hard stuff.
Just
Bacardi.
beer?
No, Bacardi.
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 I
Right.
can't. It's too. It's made out of sugar. It's
I'm
too
sorry.
much.
I'm sorry.
That's
This
why.
is sugary too, but this
Want me
is
to get out?
No, no. I don't. First of all, well, the Bacardi Dark is not bad.
well,
No,
or,
that's good. Yeah.
or if you like a little fire, 151.
Yes.
Sure.
No, that right
But-
there will set your
No.
soul
Yeah,
on fire.
yeah.
Back in the days, I used to
Yeah.
light that on fire and then drink.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
Everybody did.
A
Oh, yeah.
beach in Vermont. when I
Everybody
went to
did.
You
skiing.
kidding me?
Everybody did.
I had one eyebrow for a month because of that. You kidding me?
What? What the? Oh, shit.
Happy, with a little dust on it.
Yeah. Now I am actually
Happy
officially a
birthday.
minion. I'm actually a minion, everybody.
I thought you were
So-
turning 50, not a million.
A million.
Oh.
A minion. A minion. I'm
Minion.
one of those things from that cartoon, the minion. You heard? I'm a million years old.
Turning 50.
Listen,
You know
I'm turning
what?
5.
You
I
know
took
what?
away the 0.
Listen,
I'm listening.
my son's.
You ain't
getting-
saying nothing.
My son's,
No.
my son's gonna give away all the secrets. Give away all the secrets in one night.
Listen to me,
Now,
folks.
now he's getting to know his father.
No, I'm
How he
telling you right
was.
now. If
And
you would
it's all
have
been recorded. You can be played back.
many times, more than once, that means more than one time.
Yeah.
Daniel,
Dad,
Harris, good
remember
boy.
It's going to hit the rewind button.
Listen
Dad,
to me.
Remember when you said this?
There's a reason
Remember
your
when you
father
said this?
moved you all out to Pennsylvania because he didn't want you to be around any of us. I think he
Not till
did
you're
you
old enough.
right, Daniel. I think he did you an injustice because you definitely would have had a lot more fun with us for
Well,
sure.
And you would have ate asparagus.
Without Daniel's like, I didn't come here to get abused, Dad. What's wrong with you?
I came here to press a couple buttons, drink some water, and have
Yeah.
some tortillas.
I'm
good.
Guacamole. All right. We're done with this. We get to put the minion glasses here for now. They don't even want to stay up, those bastards. Those minions. They're so mischievous. That's what's going down. So
That is a funny pair of glasses, though.
it is, right?
It would have probably, I think the funnier one might have been the single eye.
Oh,
The single eye, because
Yeah.
it's going to make you cross-eyed trying to look through that single eye
that's
one.
true.
So that
We
would have
should
been,
figure. I'll find that one.
Mhm.
I got to get that one. But I do that here. I have the many hats.
I see that.
Yeah,
And I'm stuck wearing one.
that's all right.
Why?
Yeah, and that one's rather large,
Why?
man.
Well, it's large now.
That is a-
I
no,
wanna
that's a
put
large
Coca-Cola
hat.
in my
It
damn Jack
Not only-
Daniels.
it
Well,
goes
you'll
over-
learn.
It
One
goes
or the
over
other.
his head and over
The headphones.
headphones. That's a big hat. Whose freaking hat is that?
It's a big ass hat.
It's exactly what it is. It's a big ass hat. I love big ass hats. We could
What
take him
happened
to the
to that
Kentucky Derby with that one.
Or throw a flower in it, you're good.
Well, that actually was a flower
Or a
pot.
hoof.
I think that was a flower pot.
Everybody out there, you see what they're doing to me?
But that's love.
Of course.
Let me explain something to you folks. When you talk about growing up in Brooklyn, and I know I say this a lot because I'm extremely biased, but when you grow up in Brooklyn
We all are.
in the neighborhood, like that's the thing. In Brooklyn is made up of neighborhoods. I moved out
Yes.
here to Jersey and they started like, what town you from? I go, town? What the heck? Where the hell are we? In the
Town.
fucking little house of the prairie?
Town, yeah.
Town. Who the hell
Town.
lives in a town?
You get the town. They get the general store.
They get the
Yeah.
They got nothing. No fucking neighborhoods. I just put a new stoop on the house. Just brand new.
Stoop ball challenge.
Yes.
I'm still waiting.
And you know
Oh,
what the
yeah.
deal is?
Stoop.
I'm like, yo, everybody on the block. I'm like, yo, check it out, my new stoop. And they're like, what's a stoop?
What's a stoop?
Nobody knows.
They asked me what a stoop
Nobody
was.
knows.
I said, first of all, you're half a stoop.
Every stoop.
Who asks a question like
that?
you're a half a stoop?
Half a stoop.
What's wrong with you? You don't know what a stoop is?
They don't know what it's like hanging out on a stoop.
And what's funny is that in Brooklyn, like basically, that was the hangout. Like very few of us had backyards, and the backyards were tiny. It wasn't like,
And every
Backyard.
day or twice a day or whatever, you would hang out in somebody else's stoop.
yeah.
You would go
Right.
down the block.
Right.
We would start at my friend Tommy's house, go to
Right.
Jimmy's house, my house. That's
Yeah.
the way it was growing
All
up.
on the stoop.
All on the stoop.
Word
Yep.
up.
I'll meet
Stoop
you on your stoop.
Yep. That's how it went down. So when it came out here, we're like, oh, what are you doing? Why are you making the front of the house so big? And I go, it's my stoop. And they're like, I don't understand.
It's
I
got to
go,
be nice. I
"Okay."
haven't had one of these in forever.
Yeah. I'm like, the stoop is where you sit in the summertime
chill.
at night and you hang out in the front stoop, in the
Right,
front of the house.
stoop, right.
And it's funny because we didn't hang out in the summertime in Brooklyn. You didn't hang out in the back of your house because you couldn't hang out with your neighbors.
everybody, right?
Right. So you basically got your folding lawn chair
That's
and
it.
you put it out
Whatever
in the
it was,
front of
right.
your house on your
Right,
stoop.
so everybody could see you was in front of the house.
Word up. Word
That's
up.
it.
And
Hello to the neighbor. How you going down the block? Who's going to the store around the corner?
Yep. That's it. And what's funny is because you get out on the stoop, everybody's mom, your uncle, your aunt, we all be out on the stoop.
Right.
And as the kids, you'd make your rounds to go say hello to everybody. And you'd be, by the time you got to the end of the block, you'd have about $10, $12 because everybody was sending you to the store.
100% correct.
Am I? Right?
100% correct.
You're like, go to the store and
You
get
going
us
to the store?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother sent me to the store.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, hold on. Get me something.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as they found out your mom sent you to the store, everybody
going
was
to the
sending
store.
you to the store. You're like, oh, you going to the store? Good.
Yeah.
I need a loaf of bread.
Right.
While you're there, get me a couple of sticks of butter. Get this, get that,
Right.
and keep the change. Oh, yeah, that was the best part.
Shoe.
But keep the change.
And then by the time you got to the end of the block, there was 4 years going to the store.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
And
was cool.
that was great, though. Right?
Get it, baseball
Get
cards.
Yeah.
Chewing the gum on the way back.
Yep. That was all covered in that white powder. What the hell was that shit?
It was good.
The gum was good.
It was the start of the
It doesn't
cocaine.
matter, but the gum was good.
The flavor lasted about 3.9 seconds.
It was how you got started with the cocaine,
Yes.
because the powder was everywhere.
The powder
It
was
all
everywhere.
over.
And you're like, oh, shit.
and it
What
gave
was
you speed. It was gum. It was sugar. I'm like, see, they got you young. I
That's
just
how-
figured it out.
That's it. Baseball cards. We're going to
That's
sue them,
young.
bastards. Fucking
Tops.
Tops.
Fuck them.
Tops. What was the other? What was the other baseball? Flair and Tops.
Flare tops.
That's funny shit.
Couple of them.
Yeah, that was the shit though. That was the,
That was
you-
the
you-
bomb.
that was like that was our treat. You got the and we flipped baseball
Oh, yeah.
cards.
Flip baseball
We
cards.
flipped baseball cards.
Yep.
I don't even I know young generations even know what flipping baseball cards is.
No, because they all want to save them. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, I can't believe I got myself an Aaron Judge.
Right.
It's $75. You just opened the pack, you
Yeah.
bastard.
Yeah, it's 75 bucks.
$75.
What the fuck?
I got a card. Opened the card. It was Johnny Bench. It was worth a dime.
Yeah, it was worth 10 cents. And it was Johnny
It
Bench.
was Johnny Bench.
Yeah, one of the greatest baseball players ever. But we opened the packs to trade, to collect,
Exactly.
to talk about. Like we would hang. I remember as kids, we would be like, "Yo, you." The thing was, you went to the store, you got your baseball cards, and you'd open them up real quick to see what you got, right? And how did it go, right, Rich? It
I
counted
don't know, because you were chewing on
Chewing
all
on
that
the
damn gum.
that damn
You know what I
that
couldn't
flat
stand?
stick of gum.
I couldn't stand when we got doubles and triples and
Oh,
quadruples.
yeah.
Damn, man. What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And
Give me
nowadays-
the cards.
Especially when we was kids, man. You're like this. Anybody from the Seattle Mariners sucked. They were like the new team. And you were like, yeah, whatever. You didn't even want them.
But wait a minute. My favorite thing is when we used to get the baseball cards, and my brother was crazy with the baseball cards, right? So he'd have the deck in this hand, and he'd flip through them bastards with the other thumb like this. He'd be like, "Got it, got it, got it, got it, need it, got it, need it, got it, got it, got it, need it, need it, need it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Fuck, God, this pack sucks. Boom!
Hey,
Throw it back on the floor.
Had one card. I only needed one card. After like 15 packs, you only needed one card out of each pack. Sucked.
And then you'd be there trading. Yo, what was the other game we played with the cards too? Right? You flipped them.
Yeah, you flip right. You would match like the flag on the card.
Yes.
was a different color for each team.
You had to have the same color. if
right,
you
the
win,
same
or-
color.
Yeah,
to
it was
match.
just,
If you matched,
right.
you would
then
the
there was the
stack.
flips, heads or
Yeah,
tails.
Flips, right.
Flipping heads or tails
Right.
on it.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, yeah. That was
5
some
out of
cool
7.
shit. I remember as a
Yeah.
kid doing
Then
that
we used
stuff.
to get. Never mind. You used to get the single pack. You used to get the
The
3 pack.
Bandoleo pack.
It used to be 3 packs.
Yeah.
There was no gum in those some bitches.
No,
there
there was no gum in those.
No
They
gum.
cheated us then.
Yep.
Yeah. They should have given you 3 flat sticks.
Right.
And that
And
gum
it-
was flat and
Oh.
hard as a rock.
Yo,
They crack.
Yeah.
right. It was like a biscuit. Bing, bing, bing. It's like getting away for it to church.
What's my son doing? He's like, I'm saying, what's
going
wrong
to
with you
sleep.
guys?
I'm telling you, folks,
He's
it
going
was
to sleep.
crazy. It was crazy back in the day. hanging
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
As
man,
a kid,
forget it.
it's great.
You try to flick it at your friend, man.
Yeah.
Cut his eye
Yeah,
open.
yeah. The thing
That
broke it.
used to
It
hurt.
shattered like a windshield.
Oh, yeah, man.
But we all love the gum, though. I shit you not.
The
You
gum
like
was the best.
the first thing you
soft,
did.
good gum.
You would
That
chew
was
it.
the one that was hard as a rock.
That
Yeah.
biscuit? Yo,
Yeah, that was a
you used to
biscuit.
chew it. You used to open up the packs fast enough so the first piece didn't run out of flavor by the time
Yep.
the second piece was going
Yeah.
in your mouth.
Yeah, because it like I said, it ran out of flavor in about 3.9 seconds, and then you were just chewing on
You
none.
was chewing on rubber. I'm telling you, they made rubber bands out of that shit.
Fucking gum. What a treat.
Oh, yeah. But you know what's
Cavities
funny?
everywhere.
You know what's funny? Still, you could still get some of those old packs, like from the 70s and 80s and stuff. They're still sealed.
And the gum is
I
still
could-
good.
I wonder how the gum is.
Right,
Is the gum good?
Right.
Soft?
I
or
bet
hard?
you. I bet you. It hasn't expired. You can actually eat it if you wanted it. to.
Wow.
I bet you, because there was so much nonsense and bullshit in there. You could.
It's not even gum.
Right. It's
It
not
probably
gum
wasn't
anymore.
even gum.
I told you. It was the start of the cocaine craze. This friggin' powdered cocaine on that son of a bitch.
Yo, I'm
The
telling-
Bazooka Joe's?
Yo, Bazooka Joe was
with
different
the,
though.
yeah.
Had the comic in it. That was
Yeah.
all right.
But come on. When they first came out with the flavors,
Yeah.
like the cherry
Bubble
and apple and this, that.
Yeah.
Yo, that gum was hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Until they figured out how to soften that some bitch.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, we've been chewing hard gum for years.
Oh.
Until they came out
Wonder
with bubble
why,
gum.
wonder why I only got 17 teeth out of 34.
And all the dentists in Brooklyn are millionaires.
oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Even the cheap ones, the freaking guys we went with Medicaid. Bastards.
Even
Half
they
a-
made money.
Half a shot of Novocaine, you still be like, oh, that hurts. I gave you Novocaine.
And you know what
Give
kills
me
me?
half a shot. You gave my bro the other half, you prick.
You know what the worst thing is? You leave the fucking dentist office back then, they give you a fucking lollipop.
Yeah, you cocksuckers had that revolving door going. Wait till I see that dentist tomorrow.
Rat bastards. Fuck. Talking about a captive audience. Holy
Right?
shit.
You see that the latest thing on Facebook? You see the people putting out everybody puts out those little sayings and
I don't
stuff.
even know where to put this. I'm gonna put it there.
You see the little sayings everybody always puts on Facebook and Instagram with a saying. One of our friends, I think it might have been Ron Zoe, put out that one that says, in my neighborhood, when you said, yeah, keep talking, it meant shut fuck them out.
Yeah. No, that's exactly the truth where we're from.
Right.
If somebody told you, yeah, go ahead, say something else.
Right, keep talking.
It meant,
Yo,
time to shut up.
your mouth.
Word up. But that was the good thing about growing up in Brooklyn. You had to know how to really decipher and distinguish between the language barriers, which meant we all spoke broken English to begin with. We all spoke not, we weren't very well spoken, but we all were fluent in Brooklynese,
Right.
which meant
Well, in order to get by, you had to.
which meant you better listen.
Right.
Hey, over there.
Yeah. They said, where do you live? I live over
I
there.
live down the block.
I live over there, down the block.
Right.
But that's what goes down here at the Everything and Nothing podcast.
Right.
I'm telling
Don't
you,
ever tell anybody where you live.
don't. You could tell them what neighborhood you're from.
Right.
Just don't tell them what street you live on.
She said, "Hey,
Down
where's
there.
that?"
Exactly. Where
I
you live?
down there.
I'm from the Bay.
Down there.
I'm from the Bay. That's what you. Yo, we had the greatest childhood growing up. I tell everybody out there, it was a time period with a lot of change was happening, but we were still all very tight and close knit. We were in the transitioning stage of when,
Right, but it didn't happen as fast as it's happening now. Now.
Yeah, now it's every month things change. Every month before it seemed that way for us anyway.
Right.
Like it seemed it took a little bit longer for us to be where we are now, technology wise. Anyway,
Right.
As far as community base goes, communities and the way things progress, it causes change, right? We all know that.
Right.
But
it seemed like to us, I mean, for me, it seemed like, the neighborhood that we were in, our parents were from that neighborhood or
Yes.
right outside that neighborhood.
No,
and our grandparents were from that neighborhood
Yes.
or right outside
Side
that
the
neighborhood.
yeah,
You
you didn't move
But
very
you didn't
far.
move that far.
Right. Well, I mean, first of all, transportation wasn't as easily accessible
Right.
as
So-
it is now, right?
right.
So,
Well, actually, depending on where you live.
what do you mean?
Right.
Where you lived in Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, whatever.
Right.
Transportation.
Yes.
We always had buses and trains.
Buses. Always
Yes, we
buses
did.
and trains.
Some neighborhoods didn't have the buses. Then the buses came along later on. They made routes to the area.
Yes.
Everything changed.
Queens.
Queens, Long Island, whatever.
Long Island. You can't
Right, how
get you
far,
can't get
right.
the Long Island from no. You get the LIR.
You get the LIR.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
The LIR.
Right.
But it's funny though. If you weren't from the boroughs that were near us, right? Like to me, when people talk about boroughs, I'm like, oh, you mean Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx. That other than that, I'm like, what's the other ones again? I'm like, where are they again? Oh, you got the other one. Yeah, that's over there somewhere, right? I'm not really sure. Like we don't
even Manhattan. I mean, I didn't really consider that the borough.
right because we
It was
didn't
the city.
it
We
was
just
the
called it
city. Right. I still do.
Still called.
Still going.
Going
Going to the
have a
city.
Going to the city.
Right.
It was. It's its own entity.
Yes, it still is though.
Right.
I think for the most part, most people are like, yo, I'm going into the city.
Going into the city. Yeah, it's its own entity. It's not even a borough to me.
Right.
Borough. No.
Yeah,
It's a
Manhattan
city.
is
It's
Manhattan.
It's the Mecca.
Yeah, that's the truth right there. But Brooklyn was a different kind of place for all of us, and anybody out there can attest to it. I mean, come on, when you talk to people now, they're like, "Wow, Brooklyn," and I'm like, "You're damn fucking right, man.
Right.
Brooklyn was it. It still
Right. It
is.
still is.
It will continue to be.
It's so it right now. It's branded.
Yes.
There's a store. It's called Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all they do is sell stuff that says Brooklyn on it.
Brooklyn on
Yeah.
it.
Brooklyn this, Brooklyn that, Brooklyn whatever.
Well,
it
we
is.
got the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, we got the Nets. You got the Cyclones.
Yep.
You got a couple of
Yep.
sports teams.
Yep, professional sports teams.
But
It's great. We got the Barclays Center,
yes,
which is fantastic.
it's a tremendous place.
Yes, they get great events there. We have, like I said, our Brooklyn Nets play there, which is a good basketball team, not like
And,
a decent one, a good one.
Right. And that other team that plays there sometimes.
What's the name of that team?
I think they're leaving.
You think they had enough?
They're actually leaving.
They don't.
They're going to play half a season here and half a season in their new home. Oh man, they play hockey. What's that other team? Obviously not the Rangers.
Which is
What, the Islanders?
Yes.
That's
Oh yeah, that's them. That's them. You got it. You hit the nail on the head. That's it. That's it. Well, look, one for fucking Dan.
Well, hey,
You got one right today.
Shindan, baby. The Islanders are not a hockey team for us.
No.
We're Ranger fans.
We're Ranger fans. Been Ranger fans since the day we were born.
Yeah.
I bleed red, white, and blue.
Just like the Yankees. I know we have a mixed. In Brooklyn is mixed. There's a lot
Brooklyn
of
is mixed.
Mets fans in Brooklyn too,
Right,
because
even the old, especially the older generation,
our
people even
uncle,
older
our
than
Uncle
us,
Johnny was a Met
they
fan.
were Met fan because they didn't have a choice. They weren't going to become New York Yankee fans after they were Brooklyn Dodger fans.
Correct.
Right.
We're Brooklyn. Hey, hopefully one day we'll get our friggin' team back, and it
Yep.
doesn't have to be the Dodgers. It could be somebody else.
It could be somebody else.
And I tell you what, I'm a Yankee fan as far as I can remember.
But I'm
If
telling
they
you,
bring
we
a
get a
Brooklyn team back,
Brooklyn
I'm
baseball
a
team.
Brooklyn baseball.
Word
fan.
up,
Hands
Yes.
down.
hands down. And I'm telling you, just like they did with the Brooklyn Nets, if we get a
Right.
baseball team here, they're going to be
Right.
great.
Right. Well, they don't have a choice.
Yes, that's
Because
true.
we'll
Because
never be called the Brooklyn Bums again.
yeah, we will trash somebody for fucking
Right.
with the Brooklyn teams.
Right.
No, there's no two ways about it. You don't mess with any Brooklyn teams. That's all I got to say. But this has been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful birthday for me. I love doing this. Everybody knows how much I enjoy being with my friends and
And-
my family.
And not quite being 50.
Not quite. Tomorrow will be the day. Tomorrow will be D-Day for me
At 12 midnight.
at 12 midnight.
The
Tonight,
struck of midnight.
yeah,
50 years old.
50. 50. I'm a half a hundred. I'm 50 cent all the way.
Yeah.
I'm 2 quarters. I am 45 cents and 5 pennies.
Shoot, 5 dimes.
5 dimes. That's what's up right there.
10
Yo, you
nickels.
remember when you could buy 5 dimes?
Shoot, remember we could buy a nickel.
Word.
We could buy a tray, bag.
Remember you could buy
Yo,
a
in
tray
the
bag?
Red Door on Coney Island on
Word up.
17th Street. I'll tell you what, the only thing that bothers me about that is that There was 3 houses on the whole block. How come the cops didn't know?
No,
They
did.
know.
They know.
They knew. They just,
Let me tell you something. You want to go I tell everybody too, right? You want to go somewhere on vacation. First of all, everybody wants to come to New York, right? You can go to New York City. You can see the big buildings. Go to the Empire State Building. I'm nice. Look out. Oh, it's great. You have to come to Brooklyn.
And I don't mean go to Brooklyn where you go when they like the bus tour takes you. Like they go a little place in Williamsburg, a little place at Greenpoint,
and that's
you
it.
might hit Park Slope a little bit,
And you go by Prospect Park.
No.
Go to Brooklyn.
Go to Brooklyn.
Go to
down to Coney Island.
Coney Island.
And
Coney
if you're
Island
brave
in the
enough to
summer.
go down to East New York, no.
Coney Island in the summer when they're
Yes.
having fireworks every Friday night
Yes.
Yes.
is the best time these days.
Yes. You have to get down to Coney Island. I tell everybody, first of all, it's the first amusement park.
And they souped it up.
Hands down.
And they souped it up. It's been souped up for the last 5 years. They've been souping it up more
It's
and
the
more.
oldest. Cyclone is the oldest
Wood frame.
wooden roller
frame
coaster
roller coaster.
in the world.
Yes.
And that right there.
And it won the award for the best roller coaster for the first 100 years of roller coasters being in existence.
In existence. You heard that, folks? I don't care. You can go to Great Adventure. You can go to Dorney Park.
Action
you
Park,
can go
Hershey Park.
you can go to
Hershey
any
Squirts
park.
wherever you want to go. You bring your park here, I'll bring my park
Let
to
me
you.
tell you something. And you bring your park to the Brooklyn Park, you ain't coming home. That's all I gotta say. You're gonna get shivved, slapped, kicked in the ass, and sent on your fucking way. Hands down. Come to Coney Island, to our amusement park where the Cyclone lives and breathes.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's the place. The
So
only place.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
They made a movie
That's it.
called The Warriors.
And it's right up
Yes,
there,
sir.
up on the wall. You see it? Listen,
So cool.
we're so Brooklyn.
There's a picture on your locker
Word.
here too.
Word up. There's one over there, a picture of the Warriors too.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of lockers and everything, Mom,
Speaking of lockers.
yeah. Well, first of all, that's the Danny Gagliardi locker right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the DG. I call it the DG. Talk amongst yourselves there. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm feeling a little verklempt.
The Klimt. So mom got me for my birthday, which I love. And I love all these little doodads.
Oh, you love your birthday? That's good. That's nice.
I do. I love my birthday. Fucking rat bastards. I love my birthday. Mom loves my birthday.
Well, it's her birthday too.
That's what's up. You heard?
And
Happy
my
birthday.
name is Engelbert Heimer Schmidt. His birthday is my
My
birthday
birthday
too.
Danny,
Yes,
you paying attention here?
No,
I'm getting texts too at the
he's
same
getting text.
time.
It's getting text.
Wait, did he say he's getting,
two out of the 3 people that love him are here?
Yeah.
He's getting text.
he's getting text from the one person that don't
Somebody-
even know him?
I got a happy birthday to you.
Oh, thanks.
Birthday
Tell him
to you.
thanks. But you know, I love these little cool things that my mom does, right? So she got me these magnets for the locker, and this one here is the bacon one. What does this one say?
Oh, King of Meat.
It says the King of Meat. That's me right there. Big bang boom ba Ricochet Rabbit, folks. You heard? You heard? So these are gonna go on the locker. This I got the chef hat here
Where are they gonna go?
on the locker
On the
on
locker.
the DJ.
Oh, they're magnets.
They're magnets, which means I can put them on anything
Anything that's metal.
that's metal. Word up. So this is the. It says bacon. I'm the king of meat. We know that. There's a motor scoot there. There's a motorcycle.
Oh, doing a wheelie. Oh no, not no more.
No.
It depends on how you hold it.
No, he had it right way the first
Hold
time.
on, man, dude. There, because now it's doing a wheelie.
Now, there you
From
go.
my
Do the
from my
wheelie.
side.
He's doing a wheelie.
Everybody loves doing wheelies. I got the chef hat, and of course, my favorite food is tube meat. Tube meat. Tubed
Meat.
All meat that's tubed. That's little Daniel's favorite too. The hot dog right there. Bing bang boom. Ricochet Rabbit.
The old original sausage.
The original sausage. Right.
Yeah.
Right there, which is the hot dog. And everybody doesn't know, and that's funny. We were
We
talking
hot
about.
dogged it when we brought it to America.
Word
When they
up.
brought it to America.
Well, Nathan's was the first place to actually serve a hot dog for, like that's what we did here in the United States. These guys at Nathan's.
They made it travel.
Yes. And that's why.
Throw it in a bun. You can put it in your hand.
And off you
Bang. You're done.
go. You're done.
It's like pizza. You can't in Chicago. What do you do with your pizza? You got to sit there and eat it like a schlub.
Like a shlomo. Chicago,
The
listen
New
to
York
me.
way.
I'm
The
not-
New York
I'm not
way. You got to
saying-
be able to do this on the run.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying it's bad. Listen to me. Take your pizza out of the goddamn friggin' pan.
Take it out of the gutter.
What are you doing over there? It's in the gutter.
It's in the gutter. It's
Chicago
underneath-
pizza in the
underneath
gutter. In the gutter. What are you doing here? You make it in the pan. What are you doing with the mushy and the tomato? What is that
A
thing?
knife and fork.
You need a knife and fork.
That's like Bellagio needs
Yeah.
a beating too.
Yeah, what are you doing?
With the knife and fork eating the pizza.
How do you eat the pizza? What's wrong with you? He ain't from New York.
No.
Not originally.
Needed the
No
back-
way.
Needed the backhand.
Yeah, the backhand. But anyway,
Knife and
hot
fork with
dog,
the pizza.
birthplace of hot dog, Brooklyn. Birthplace of pizza, Brooklyn. Birthplace of pizza and hot dogs, folks. I'm sure we can go down
Brooklyn.
the line.
We probably could get it to Brooklyn.
Yeah, somehow, some way. Now, the Brooklyn's not the first place to serve pizza, but the first pizzeria, right? We know
Right.
Totono's. Totono's. I'm telling you right
Well,
now.
actually, it was that spot in
Lombardi's.
Manhattan, right?
Lombardi's.
Right.
Well, that's where Totono left. So the whole story is, you know,
He
the
left
Totono
because
worked.
You
Right.
shouldn't. You're snooking me.
Right.
I can make pizza better than you. I'm going home.
And that's it. He
And
went
he
home.
went home to Coney
Brooklyn.
Island
Coney Island.
and made his own.
You go to Totono's, and that's the birthplace of pizzeria. And I don't. And anybody tells you different, kick them in the ass and send them on their way. You heard.
All those like that $10 word we were saying in the car before. The historian.
Yeah, the historians.
The old
You,
historian.
you want to get historical right there? Come to Brooklyn. We'll show you where history is.
There you go. Right there in Coney Island. Right there. Go right by the sand. Right by the sand.
But you know what's funny? That I tell people that, right? The hot dog, the Nathan's hot dog, tastes the way it does because it's on the boardwalk. That salt air that comes into Nathan's is what makes that hot dog taste so good.
And that 72-year-old oil French
Yes,
fries.
for the French fries. I'm telling you,
The oil they never change.
I know. Come on. The French
Recycle.
fries don't even taste the same anymore.
No.
They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good.
No, everything changes.
From
Yeah.
1995 till now, they're half as good.
But you go to Nathan's, and you know what's funny? What most people don't know about Nathan's is that their menu is very elaborate.
Now,
They have it's always been.
yeah.
So the idea is that they have frog legs on their menu.
Oh, yes, they
Yes.
do.
They have lobster rolls
Lobster
on their
rolls.
menu.
Yep.
So you know it's
Fried
funny.
oysters.
Fried oysters.
Fried
So
clams.
of course, because you're talking about the water was
About the
right there.
seafood, of course.
Was right there. So when people talk about hot dogs, of course, Nathan's is the spot. But
Frog legs. It kills me.
yeah, because people don't realize Coney Island, because it was on the water, was a hub for so many different cultures.
Yeah.
So when that was the reason Coney Island came about, right? And my mom would have to come on and elaborate a little bit more because we have a lot of history in Coney Island. My family's from Coney Island.
Right. We're not
From
just talking
Coney
out of
Island.
our asses here. We are from
Coney Island, birthplace, Coney Island. So the idea was that Coney Island was originally like a travel destination. It was the travel destination.
Right. You went
30s
there
and
on
40s.
what they called holiday.
Holiday.
Right.
You went there on
You
holiday.
went there on holiday.
And
right.
Coney Island, the beachfront was
Hotels,
yes,
everything.
hotels
The
and
racetrack.
cabanas and the racetrack.
That
And,
was
whole
back in
bit.
the days. Yes.
oh
Right.
my
The whole
goodness!
bit. Staple
now
Chase,
they're
Chase
building what is it next to the Tornado, the new roller coaster they just built, the Thunderbolt
Oh,
Tornado.
the second
I don't even know.
Thunderbolt.
Right. They now they're building some kind of museum or
Oh, which is good.
Right.
on that empty lot that was next to it.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
what they were talking about, quoting.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They should. They
And,
should
and
have.
They said that they were shutting down the ice skating ring.
Mm.
That's been on and off.
I know it's been on for
years
20
and
years. I
years.
know. But
They,
But they got rid of the
there's less and
carousel.
less things going on there, not like they used to be when we were younger.
Well,
yeah, but it's the only ice skating ring in what? I mean, there's one other one in Brooklyn, and that's it.
then you got to go to
Well,
Rockefeller Center.
actually, there's two now because Aviator has.
Oh, has an ice skate.
Has
Has an
the ice
idea. Of
skate,
course, they
yes.
got a semi-pro hockey team.
got
Right.
the
Doesn't
hockey, right.
and a big shout out to Joe LaRusso. What's up, Joe? I think his son plays hockey in I want to say he's playing hockey in Coney Island too.
So it's Woolman's Ring, right?
Yeah,
That's
I don't
if I'm
remember
not
the name of
mistaken.
it.
No, Roman's Ring, I think, is Central Park.
Oh, okay. Woolman's
Yeah.
Ring is Central Park. So
Yeah,
what's
Woolman's
the other
Ring
one?
is-
What's the one? I can't forget the name of it.
I forget the one. Joe LaRusso will let us know, I'm sure, once we post this back up, the name of the ice skating rink there. But I'm telling you, folks, the history of Brooklyn reigns supreme in my heart and soul. It is the place that I love the most. It is the place that I feel the most comfortable. It is truly where my roots are. It's where my family is from, and it is
Right.
where all my
And you were
childhood
born and raised in
friends-
Coney Island.
born and raised in CI.
You were born
up.
in Coney Island Hospital, right? Is
No,
Con-
no,
you
I
were
wasn't born.
Maimonides?
I was born in Maimonides,
Oh.
same as my son. But the idea of Coney
Not
Island,
me.
it's in our blood, right? You were born upstate New York.
Born upstate.
But it's truly a place I feel the most comfortable. It's where I feel that my heart opens and my arms are open the widest, because it's where I was grounded. It's truly where I became grounded, is Brooklyn. Because when you come from a humble family and a hardworking class of people, you tend to vision life as peaceful and happy, because you are surrounded by the people that are the closest to you. And that's what Brooklyn meant to me. It meant neighborhood. It meant
Right.
friends. It meant family. It meant community.
Yes.
It meant a mashup of cultures. It introduced me to things that I could never be exposed to, I think, anywhere else. And that, to me, is
definitely.
what this all means.
You could walk one block and meet 7 different nationalities
Mhm.
of people, and they all knew you,
Yes.
and you
100%.
knew all of them.
100%. It's where I found my love for food in all the different cultures, of course. You know,
Sure.
Rich worked in a little Jewish delicatessen near our house, and that's how I got this love for delicatessen food.
Yeah.
And I still do. I still have it.
My friend Sheldon Ross
Yeah. Shelley's-
lives out here in Jersey now.
Shelley's Deli.
Just retired as a school teacher. What
What an amazing place.
Godspeed to you. I heard you
It's the Shelley.
no signs of cancer, so thank you.
But in this, folks, this will end our podcast. I just want to send my love out to Brooklyn. It's where I'm from. It's where my friends and family are from. Not all of them. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my feet were grounded, and it was the place that gave my spirit the lift it needed to fly away. I say thank you to Brooklyn, and I say, Mom, I love you. Thank you for making me who I am today. And that's it, folks. This is the Everything and Nothing podcast. This is my brother, Big Rich,
Hello.
who
Is this thing on?
who is my bestest
thing
of
on?
all friends that I have.
Bueller.
We have been through everything, and we will go through everything together for the rest of our lives.
Yes, and especially that garbage bag that's been in the garage for like 6 months. Let me know when you want to hit that one.
And to my buddy Danny Gagliotti, who is family,
Thank you for having me
the
today.
closest part of my family.
Thank you.
And we will have other characters on here that I consider family too as well. And folks, listen to me. You know my message, and that's every day is a good day. And if you give a smile, you're going to get a smile. So folks, do me a favor. Give a bunch of them smiles out there. Tomorrow is my big 5-0.
And we'd like to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Shannon, my brother. Love you.
Love you too.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to everybody out there in the month of August.
50.
Turn the big 50. And if you're turning 50
one
years
more
old
time.
this year, just remember one thing. 5 and 0. If you flip them around, we're going to go backwards now, folks. Peace out.